Alright, here we go, guys. We're gonna do 5 with Hotashi. Is this Lord Hotashi?
Mike Ross,
What's good, man? What's good, my man? How are you doing?
do you see what's happening in the world?
There's a lot happening in the world. I don't know if I see everything, but apparently there's a lot going on. A lot of craziness.
Let me ask you a question.
Okay, and just so you know, for the record, I mean, not for the record, what the fuck does that even mean? We're just talking. I don't have the chat up, so this is because I think that's the only way
All
I
right,
can really. I get 5.
I'll head to chat.
Yeah, so that's the only way
You,
I
you,
can truly devote a real
you're
honest
giving
5.
me 5. I'm gonna take 7. You understand?
That's you do what you got to do. Talk to me though. What's going? What? Yeah.
Let me. I don't know how to frame this, but
Okay.
you ever? Give me a couple seconds.
Take your time.
We
Take your
have to
time.
talk about Guilty Gear Strive.
Okay. Take your time. We're here.
You ever play a Shin Megami Tensei game?
No, I've never have. And to be honest, and you can call me an idiot, I don't even know what that is. I'm sorry for my ignorance. I'm one of the dumbest people you'll ever talk to, I promise you. But I don't know what that is. What is Shin Megami Tensei? What kind of game is that?
You ever? Okay, how about this?
Mhm.
Well, actually, I know you ain't have no damn console. You ever play Persona?
I played it in the arcades for just like, to be honest, maybe like a maximum of 200 yen. That's probably all I dumped into it. So it wasn't too many games, but I played it a little bit.
Oh, you played the fighting game?
Yes. Oh, are you talking about the
Okay.
regular games? I mean, not the regular.
I'm definitely talking about the regular games.
Yeah, I think I had Persona 4
Oh wait,
on,
how
on
about this?
Vita, PS Vita.
Let me break this down in terms that you can understand.
Okay.
And imagine it's your boy, and you play position 1, and he plays position 5.
Okay.
And y'all have been through it all.
Okay.
Since Defense of the Ancients,
Okay.
Warcraft 3,
Okay.
like ain't even fucking out of high school. You understand this? You've
Correct.
been with them for so long,
Okay, got you.
and then they start fucking wilding out. They
Okay.
start playing like position 5 Slark, and it's just
shit.
like, you understand? How do we get here, right?
But does it work when they do position 5 Slark? Is that working?
Does it work, Mike?
I mean, it's not supposed to work. It's
Guilty Gear Strive.
So it doesn't work.
Hey,
It doesn't work.
you try. It's been a while. You pulled him aside, like, man, I don't know about this. We were just about to hit 3,500.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And they say, okay, I got it. I'll just might play. You expect them, pick up Oracle,
Mm-hmm.
play Lena or something. Like, we're in this to win it. Like, we're here to have fun, but we gotta try, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you queue up with them like in the next 3 months, and they pick like position 5, like Ember Spirit, and like, bro, I saw it on our TZ stream once, like,
oh my god,
and it's just, do you understand?
The way you just explained that makes perfect sense. I saw it on this once and it worked, so I'm gonna try this. Damn, I saw it worked for so and so once, so we're gonna try to design it in a so and so way.
Doesn't
no,
work.
it doesn't work though. I mean, again, I didn't play the beta. To be honest, I just don't have any interest in playing it because A, it's a limited character base. B, why am I gonna test this for you? I want the finished product.
I understand that. So
yeah.
For me, something I never played. So Final Fantasy VII Remake just came out.
Yeah.
The homie Caber, I've been playing it.
Yeah. Yes.
Up
a bunch. Yeah, that's the only
raising the
game.
roof, right?
Yeah. 100%.
I know that's the game of the century, but like, I didn't really watch any trailers. I didn't really follow anything up to its release.
Uh huh.
I myself, you know, I just want the game to come out,
Yeah.
and then I'll assess, I'll play,
Mhm.
I'll appreciate it. I'm
Mhm.
not gonna uh, jump into the hype machine, right?
Yeah, you don't want to spoil yourself and see everything that's already in, like, what people do, like 30-minute playthroughs, hour-long playthroughs. They released a Final Fantasy VII demo. Because you want to leave some stuff for enjoyment when you get it, your hands on it for the first time.
For me,
Mm.
Guilty Gear Strive is the same, and for
Right.
you
Yeah. Yeah.
also, right?
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah.
When the game comes out,
Yep.
then we'll assess. Like,
Yep.
we don't really have to be pre-invested, right?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Because it's Guilty Gear.
Yep. Yep.
But what I see is a little bit too much to ignore,
Mm.
and I'm afraid for the future.
Oh.
I don't want this. I've been playing
Yeah.
with my man for 20 years.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You know your roles. You know your positions. You got it down pat.
We've been climbing. It's been a part of my life,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
and I fear for the future.
Mm.
It's not even their gameplay.
Yeah.
It's not
Oh.
even if it works,
Uh,
because I see the decisions that you're making in the draft,
yeah.
and I'm afraid. I have to wonder how you passed it through your brain and it got approved.
Oh man, you sound a lot like me on certain things. Where I say that, like, sometimes you just sit and you wonder, and it's like, hey, this had to pass through a boardroom of people, and everybody
It's
gave
not
the
even
okay on this.
the
How does
end
this happen?
product. I don't
Yeah.
even care if we won the game and
Mm.
got 24 MMR.
Mm-hmm. Right.
I'm
Right.
wondering what made you hit okay
Yeah.
on position 5 Juggernaut.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Like, of course, it's like, okay, big deal that it.
I don't care if you
Yeah.
hit level 6 at minute
Yes.
7.
Yeah.
I don't care if we double killed the bot lane.
Yeah.
I don't care if it worked. I don't care if you saw it in a stream once.
Yeah. Why take?
Where
Yeah.
was your decision making?
Yeah. Why take the foundation and flip it upside down completely? What is the logic in doing that? I mean,
And it's
yeah.
just wouldn't that disrupt the trust,
Yeah.
the center of trust?
Yeah. From
And
what
this is what I see in Strive.
yeah, I mean, what I did was I watched all of the character trailers, I guess, what breakdowns, if you will. And at first I didn't even want to watch that because I was like, I don't want to give too much away, but a little excitement in me, I had to check something.
Right.
And even if you notice, dude, like when we were at Arc Rivo and Irvine, I didn't even play it. I didn't touch it. I watched some people play it, but I didn't
also
even. Yeah,
did not play Strive.
that's crazy. Yeah,
Full disclosure,
yeah.
I did not play Strive at Arc Riva Finals.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want to sit in the damn line.
Yeah,
I
same.
want to go eat dinner.
Yep.
I want to play the damn game
Yep. Yeah.
with other people.
Yep. 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 Yeah. Yeah. I didn't.
I got into the VIP room. I didn't even play.
That's
I
dope.
saw Maximillian
Yeah. Yeah. Nice.
with his armed bodyguards
Nice.
pushing people
Damn.
out. Come on now. Pushing people out of the way.
Oh no, we're on that level. Okay.
Out of the way. Out of the
Oh
way.
no.
Don't you know who this is?
Oh no. What happened to the community? Anyway, I mean, I don't know. I get it. You want somebody with the large reach to get access to it so they can put good news on your game early. I totally understand and relate to that. That makes sense.
That's fine.
Yeah, but I think that is funny that you mentioned that.
I mean,
what happened to the competitors, man? Nobody didn't sign up. Hey, did you make them quit the game?
it wasn't me. You want to? Let's talk about that.
Did you make them quit the game? I'm just curious. This is like he say she say stuff, but I was just wondering. Was it you? Did you make them quit the game?
Who has the clip in the chat? Yo, we Kenny, you got the clip. Somebody's gotta have it.
Somebody can post it. I still don't have the chat up. I'm not gonna look at it till later, but if
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
there, they can go ahead and post it.
So.
I was just curious. I
So.
just wanted to know if. I'm sorry to ask you about
You-
rumors like that, but did you make them quit the game?
Rumors? Did I make Maximilian of California,
Mm-hmm.
of Benny?
Yes.
Of
Okay.
me.
I just
Did
want
I
to know.
make him quit the game?
Yeah, I just want to know if you're responsible for that.
I do not feel that I am responsible.
Okay. Did you make him quit the game?
I did not make him quit the game.
Okay, excellent.
You know what I think?
What do you think?
I think what happened
Okay,
is,
what had happened was okay. Tell me what had happened then. Tell me
you
what
know,
had happened.
you sometimes, you got your boy, right?
Mm-hmm.
He he like usually plays like Street Fighter, but
Yeah,
he brushes up against Dota some, so it's like
100%.
I mean like jump on,
That's
queue
right.
up,
Yep, yep, yep.
got his favorite character,
That's right.
he likes playing Centaur.
Uh huh.
He's a man, right?
That's right.
He
Absolutely.
likes getting up in there,
Mm-hmm.
just wants to press some buttons,
Mm-hmm. Of course.
right? But
Mm.
he took that 3 or 4 losses in a row,
Mm.
and he abandoned the game while y'all were in it, so we all got
Ah.
punished, right? Got that lead. We got put in the drags for like 5 games.
Yeah.
But he tried to play right, but he just got trashed too hard.
Yeah. I get it. And I saw the clips of that. I saw the last time, and it really hurt me because I think as somebody, I started playing Guilty Gear, like I quit a long time ago, just for whatever reasons. Not because I didn't like the game. There were just too many new versions coming out, and I didn't keep up. I was a Marvel 2 moron, so I just kept staying with Marvel 2.
Mm,
And then, like after Reload, I didn't pick it up again until a week before Rev 2 dropped, and I was not good when I played then. So when I picked up Rev 2, I was going 0-2 at Wednesday Night Fights. I
right.
could not beat anybody, but there was no ounce in me that made me not want to continue the game. If anything, that fueled me to want to keep playing more. But I guess that's just a difference. I'm a competitor at heart and like not a content creator, I guess. You can't make good content if you're just getting blown up, I guess, right?
Yeah, that's how it is, right?
Yeah. But I think doing well makes for better content anyways.
I think what happened to Maximilian
Mm.
was that he got dived by the enemy mid laner with fucking runes and a shadow blade
Yep.
a little bit too many times, and he got too hot,
Yeah.
and he didn't look back at the game
Yeah.
for like 2 years.
Yeah. His teammates never helped him. He asked for I need ganks, and they never showed up.
He got too hot.
Yeah.
We're not supposed to get that hot
I
at
got
the
you.
game, right?
Mhm.
Insulation, you understand?
Mhm.
And I think that's what happened.
Yeah.
I refuse to say that I'm responsible.
Okay.
I was playing the game.
Yes, right.
I was looking out for my team.
That's right.
I want to get ahead in the game,
That's right.
and I did what it took to win.
Mm.
And so I'm going to dive that top lane.
That's good.
If he wants to leave,
Yeah.
you're weak.
Mm. I mean, hey, it's
You have to be stronger than that.
That's. I'm not disagreeing. I understand that.
I'm playing the game.
Yeah,
I was just fully, like I queued up.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the top laner. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I killed him. Oh, he left. Oh,
Yeah.
my bad. I didn't even do anything.
Right. No, I totally get that. That makes sense. Now, since you brought it up, I want to talk about Strive one more time, if that's okay with you.
Take the floor, Mike.
And this is like,
But please
don't even-
understand, I only speak in analogies.
that's fine. That's totally fine. That's actually preferred. I respect a person that can convey their thoughts without, like in analogies. So let me say this then. All right. I actually don't want to ask you this. Not on. The reason why I don't want to ask you is because I feel like the information you might say is too important. But do you care? Do you even care enough to say how it can be made better?
Strive?
Yeah. Or not better. Maybe better is the wrong word. How it can get back on track. And how to tell Jug, explain to the position 5 Jug why that's a bad pick. And there's better picks and why you would be better off in position 1.
Well,
I know this is
there's no analogy for this one.
Right, yeah. That's why I was like, I don't know if you want to answer this right now too, because that's kind of
let's bring it back to the streams that they're watching.
Okay.
Arteezy,
Yeah.
Admiral Bulldog.
Yep. Yep.
whatever the meta comes out on Beyond the Summit, like
Yep.
once it turns, and they it seems like our position 5 has been getting the incorrect lessons from watching other people do it, right?
Mm-hmm.
He needs to fire the synapse in his brain
Mm-hmm.
that approved his decision to click on position 5 Spectre and lock it in.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand?
Yeah. No, it makes sense to me.
Somebody had to see the idea coming from the brain,
Mm-hmm.
get it on their desk, and approve it.
Mm-hmm.
3 steps, right?
Mm-hmm.
Whoever that is, it has to go.
Mm-hmm.
For so many different reasons,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Whoever approved the user interface,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
whoever approved the netplay lobby.
Mm-hmm.
I
get it. I get it.
The character select.
I get it.
There's too much, and this is even if it works, even if we get the 22 MMR, I don't give a fuck if we won. You understand that?
Yeah.
I'm not that type of person. I don't care if I won.
Yeah.
Because if I had to go through it, I'm a loser.
Mm.
You put me through that as a position 1, I'm a loser.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
You made me the butt of a joke.
Yeah. Mm.
And that's for everything.
Mm.
I conceptualize loss and defeat on a different level.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
That's where I'm at. If I were to do one thing to put Strive back on track, it would be slap Daisuke in the face and fire whoever the project manager is and tell them,
damn,
get somebody who's not trying to fix a problem that doesn't need to be resolved. Software design 101.
Mm-hmm. Now, I'm just gonna say too.
That's two things.
Okay, I'll keep going. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's fine.
Go.
Take
Yeah.
the floor.
No.
I said what I need to say.
Okay, I was just gonna say that. Damn, I'm sorry for interrupting. I didn't mean to cut your flow off. My bad. I was just gonna mention that me just trying to get into the heads of where they're at. Not trying to defend it in any way, but just trying to say that I'm just assuming that we're in an era, right, where every game developer, every game wants to be Fortnite, every game wants to be Dota, every game wants, or not, I don't know, Dota kind of counts, League of Legends, you know what I'm saying? They all want to be the most watched, easiest to get into, right? These, I like to call them these baby dumbed down games. And I think that this is a case where they thought that like by simplifying it, making it cute is the route to go. But what intrigued me to even pick up Rev 2 was me hearing how complex it was. Now, I'm sorry. I know I sound like a scrub saying that because apparently, and you might be able to speak on this, but like Guilty Gear vets say that Rev 2 or Exert is like a dumbed down Guilty Gear. Maybe it is.
I disagree.
Yeah, but you've heard that, right? Have you heard that or whatever? That it's.
I've heard it.
Yeah,
I've heard it from some people who are unable to adapt, and maybe the only reason they won in XX because resources were so poor that anybody who could do a bread and butter with their character was a grand champion back in the day. That was the level of play.
Yeah, I like to hear that.
And I'm not going to name names, but I know some players like that.
Yeah,
who are so weak-hearted.
Yeah, and I mean, like hearing that, I was just like, that's whack, because I couldn't speak on it because I wasn't a hardcore XX player or Accent Core, but I thought Rev 2 is like the most perfect fighting game ever made, and I thought it was so exciting because there were so many tools involved. God, I love the complexity of it. Don't get me started on that. But yeah, seeing that, I guess, I don't know if they took it away because, again, I didn't play the beta. I'm waiting for the final build so I can give my honest opinions. But hearing you express your concerns, what you're saying isn't foreign to me. So
I haven't even spoken about the gameplay. Do you understand that?
I
haven't even said anything.
Do you want to discuss it? we got time. I mean,
There is a
we got
narrative.
5 right now, so we can keep going.
Let me explain to you what's happening. I do not want there to be a narrative that XX and Xrd players want this game to fail. So I am being as reserved as possible. I don't understand how to play the game. The game is not out. The game has been... I can't even play with people because the netplay is... you didn't have to go through it. But my blood pressure, you understand?
Yeah. No, I get it. It means a lot. I get it, yeah.
I am under 30 years old, and this shit is acting up. I'm trying to play with other people. I'm trying to understand the game. I'm trying so hard, and yet I cannot.
Yeah.
So I'm going to reserve my opinion. I don't know how to play the game. There's a couple things, you know, I wish things were different, but you know, it's a new generation. I have to trust my position 5, right?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But if you're gonna put me through it, even if it's fun to play with my friend, I'm going to feel like a loser. Do you understand this?
What are you talking about? Do I understand this? I left many things because I felt that way. Do you know who you're talking to about that? About playing something and feeling like it's just so wrong?
Would you queue up with somebody who puts you through that sort of thing?
No.
There you go.
And I stopped. I stopped for several years.
How can you trust him?
I stopped for several years. It's funny you mentioned that. I stopped for several years, yes, because I understand that exactly what you're saying. Yeah. Damn. Yeah, I get that. And again, like you said, you can't really speak. It's too much on the gameplay. You understand there is a chance you could like it, maybe, I don't know. There's a chance I could like it. That's why I'm waiting too. I'm not saying it's likely, but there's a chance. There's a chance that you play it and it's like, oh shit, I'm wrong. This is the most amazing game I've ever played. Do you accept that as a possibility?
I don't understand the game.
Yeah.
I haven't consumed much media leading up to this beta.
Yeah.
I haven't been able to play the game that goddamn much.
Yeah.
But these are my feelings regarding the gameplay direction.
Yeah. I hear that.
Gatlings?
Yeah.
Almost don't exist. And I have to wonder how this happened.
Yeah.
And I don't feel like it's better.
Yeah. Yeah, again, without having played it, from what it sounds like, that doesn't sound like it's better in any way. It just, I thought that it was just too much time catering to making it easier and more accessible than making it good. That's my opinion. That's my early opinion, but
there's an interview, I think between is it Famitsu? It may be Famitsu, but I can't be sure. And Daisuke Ishiwatari, our hero, right? Who's given us so much as a producer.
Yeah.
He says that removing Gatlings were something that created a gap between experienced players and newer players, and it created a wall because experienced players were the ones who understood the best chains and block strings and things like that. So if we removed them, then that gap would close between experienced players and lesser experienced players. Do you understand how our position 5 said, you know what, I'm not going to pick Lena. I'm not going to pick this character with the sun. You know what I'm going to pick? I'm going to pick Arc Warden 5. And we're in it.
Yeah.
And you have to look at him like, wait, you're serious?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's just, why did we take something that was easily understood, got the job done, worked for anybody who was new to experienced? You can just press buttons and it'll work.
And it felt good.
Right?
It felt good.
And it feels good.
Yeah.
And they say, but what if it could be better? What if it could be easier, for other people to get into.
Nah, see, because playing Guilty Gear and just mashing and seeing your character do cool shit is what the big appeal of it is, in my opinion. As you get better, you realize that all that mashing and doing what looks like cool shit doesn't give you enough damage. So then you got to start like exploring new options. How can you maximize it? But just, having a character and mashing and then all you get out is a jab, like that's just boring as hell. It's so boring. There's other games that already have perfected that boring play,
So it's
that limited system mechanics.
I don't understand the game yet, but just from what I've played, I don't really. So take May, right? Have you ever touched May?
No, never in training mode. Played against the character a bunch, but never actually touched the character.
It's going to be the same for every character. You know how every character can do run up, 2P, 2K, close slash, 5 slash, 2D, right?
Yep.
Now you can't do that.
Huh.
That's
the game right there.
I want to jump into the game and just press some buttons.
Yeah.
Play with the pals. Get into it. And then I'll think about the more advanced systems like the roaming cancel.
Yep.
And the new air dash.
Yep.
But I can't even do a combo into a sweep. Instead, now we have these links. Like instead, May has to do like 5P, link 2K, 2D,
and that's it.
But we're doing the same thing as before.
Yeah.
And why? How did we get here? Yeah. We went from Lena to Juggernaut.
Yeah.
It was so easy before. Why have you changed it?
Yeah.
I have to understand why. Because it's not more intuitive. In fact, it's less intuitive. It's more difficult.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Yeah.
It hurts. I don't understand how we got here. How do we go from Gatlings where you literally, press the buttons on the controller and then boom, 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 boom.
Yep.
Get result. Instant dopamine.
Yeah.
But now we have these links.
Yeah.
I don't understand how this is supposed to be easier for a new player. It's not intuitive. I can't do Potemkin 2P 2K close slash 2D to get somebody off of me, take the initiative. Now if I do 2D, you know what I get?
What's that?
We return to neutral. There's nothing. Nothing.
That's what. Well.
You want to hear something that'll really.
That's crazy.
Really flip your ashtray onto the floor?
What's that? Nice.
Potemkin.
Yeah.
Heat Knuckle. Is now air blockable.
Oh yeah, I heard that. Like same with with like Axel's ground to air moves, right? You can block that, right?
How so Potemkin is the character that I played.
Yes.
How am I supposed to stop people from jumping?
Yeah.
If I can't bait them into jumping and then do Heat Knuckle.
So
instead they just keep jumping.
So here's the thing too. I watched the Potemkin strategy video, and it even mentioned Heat Knuckle. They said if you feel your opponent is going to jump, do the Heat Knuckle to grab them out of the air. That's what it said in the video. But it didn't mention that you could block
I didn't watch the video. I tried to Heat Knuckle my pal Zen Zen.
Yes.
On the Kai Kisuke.
Yes.
And she blocked it, and I was like, huh?
Oh, yeah, that was... Do you know how many times I felt godlike because I got the read of a jump? And I did that. Like that's a hard read move. So now it's useless. I don't know. I mean, that's something that maybe I can't say it can be changed, but that should change the whole system. But then you would be reverting it back to a system that worked, which was Guilty Gear, Xrd, and all that. I don't know.
Soul's Volcanic Viper.
Yeah.
It's so jarring. I'll just break down some of them for you, like the implications. Volcanic Viper. Is air blockable. In fact, it pushes. If you, I don't know. We can just go down the line, right? Of the weird shit. It doesn't feel Guilty. this is why I'm concerned, because Bandai Namco announced that they want to publish a game and they want it out this fall. The game doesn't feel intuitive. We are in April of 2020.
Yeah. Well,
I'm scared for this game.
I mean,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Here's a little insider info. I've never believed in the concept of betas. I believe that's a hey, our game is done. We're just gonna see what you guys think.
Now, I will say that maybe this time, this actually feels like very close to like a maybe this is definitely a beta.
Yeah. Okay.
This is a true beta. This is not just a glorified demo.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah. 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 Like
it doesn't feel fit. Like you must have seen clips, right? Of like Soul, Walter doing like 35%.
Correct. I've seen that. Yeah.
Like.
Yeah.
Of course, it can't be like that in the final product, right? Because that is cursed to die in 3 wild throws.
Well, yeah, that's something that can be adjusted. You know, if enough people complain. If nobody complains, they can leave it. That can be patched at any time.
Let me get some whiskey here.
Go. Good. Yes. Good. Excellent. But yeah, the difference between beta and demo. Final Fantasy Remake demo was a demonstration of their final product. You know, like that game was already complete. I think betas, like what we're seeing, is stuff will be changed, but not much. Not much gameplay direction, but there's stuff like, you know, that damage did too much. This color scheme, but no, like the lobby system, hell no, that's final. That's like already complete. They already
spent it.
That's already complete. They're not changing that. No.
Mike, no. I want to believe.
No. That shit is final as hell. Especially if you're talking about a fall release. Yeah, good luck trying to invent something totally new between now and then.
How did that get approved? That's why I'm concerned for the battle direction. Right?
Hey, a lot of people in these companies, somebody says something, even if you think it's whack, you're not going to say it's whack because you don't want to lose your job. You're replaceable. That's how whack ideas get approved, because people that are afraid to lose their jobs. You know? Yeah.
I want to talk about this, and for the final if they're going to delay it again, I'm both holding out hope and also not holding my breath, because while this feels like a true beta, they announced that they want to release a game this year. I don't feel like it's realistic. Even with the crisis.
Yeah.
Even without the crisis.
Yeah.
I don't.
Well,
I want it to not be true.
I believe
that's my final word.
I believe the publisher kind of has the power on that. And if anybody is listening, they can correct me if I'm wrong. But again, I'm not looking at the chat yet, so because I just want to, it's just us. So if I believe the publisher has the power, and if they say, hey, we want this shit out in fall, they will push whatever released garbage bullshit they have at the time out by fall, because they're the ones like pretty much that are going to get them the money for this game.
And you know what we're going to get?
What are we going to get?
You want me to say it?
Go ahead.
You know what we're going to get in our hands?
What are we going to get?
In our plastic PS4 cases?
What's that?
Another Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite.
God damn.
And I don't want that.
Something that's just, it's rushed. It's rushed because you got somebody else making the demands. Right. 100%. I hear what you're saying, though.
The constellations are in the sky.
Yes.
Like the netplay lobby, the user interface, the disconnects, the crashing. I don't think it's the bad PR. Like even before, like the VIP room and I mean, it's like it's happening again.
Yeah.
But it doesn't have to be the same.
Yep.
Because Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite is fun, but damn, let me tell you, that game was fucking cursed on release.
Yeah,
but
for sure.
Let's not get into that.
Yeah.
If the game is good, if Strive is good, we'll play it.
Yeah.
And Guilty Gear has such a legacy that, we can avoid having that sort of, history repeat, right? I want the game to be good.
Of course you do.
I don't understand it now. It doesn't feel finished. I'm withholding my verdict. I'm not super concerned about the battle direction.
Yeah.
I miss Gatlings. I miss air unblockables.
Yeah.
You know, you can change, grabs to be 2 frames or whatever.
Yeah.
Put them on the button. Like, I understand that from a systems design perspective and how that might be more useful to break out of, that sort of legacy gameplay where you can like break through meaties and wall breaks and all of this. Like, fine. Just make the game feel intuitive to play.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I want to say something about agency.
Okay.
You understand agency?
No. Explain it to me. You have to understand I'm a dumbass dude. There's very little I know in this.
Let's see.
Mm-hmm.
Let's how Mike,
Mm-hmm.
have you ever touched a Mishima in your life?
A Mishima?
Even for an hour. In Tekken.
Oh, in Tekken. Dude, like maybe not in Tekken 7, but I'm pretty sure yes, like way back in Tekken 2, 3, Tekken 1, yeah.
You know how Jin has an electric?
Yes.
And how that input takes,
yes.
There's a lot of involvement in why that move is the way it is.
Correct.
How it's used.
Yes.
Combos.
Yes.
Pressure.
Yes.
What if they made that not a just frame?
Right.
You could just do it at any time.
Yeah, then we're playing Granblue.
It's not even like, number one, it's easier. Why?
Yeah.
But you've taken agency away from the player. For what?
Yeah.
To make it easier?
Mm-hmm.
What if have you seen what they've done to Wild Row?
I've just seen the damage, but I don't know the inputs or anything like that.
There's no combo off of Wild Row.
Oh, right. Yeah, like that's it.
You just boom, do it.
So when I saw it, I was like, okay. So in Guilty Gear before, you had to do Wild Throw, and then you had to do a sick combo and don't drop it to get your damage. Now they said, hey, let's take away all that execution, let's take away all that flash, and let's just assume that you hit it off of the throw anyways, because at the highest level, nobody dropped it. This is me assuming what's going in the discussions, right? Like let's make.
Why are we taking the agency away from the sole player? Like, there's this decision making that goes into the combo that you do after Wild Throw. Like, what type of combo do you want to go for? Something that looks super cool and is fun to execute.
Yeah.
You want to bait burst and be super safe.
Yeah.
Now you just, and that's it.
Yeah, I know. It's all under the theory that I think a lot of these companies are using, that people find winning is what's fun. That's what they think. Winning is what makes people happy. Winning is what's fun. If we give everybody a chance to win, then people can have more fun. But they don't have a single clue that it's like, the fun is in the effort. The fun is in the reward. The reward for your effort.
I agree.
Yeah.
The fun is in the effort.
Yeah. But
you're taking, Strive is taking away the ability to be expressive.
Yeah.
And
I know what that's like.
And I was shocked when the gameplay was revealed a while ago.
Yeah.
But again, I haven't played the game, so I'm going to reserve judgment.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say the game is dead on arrival.
For sure. It's not dead on arrival.
It's very worrisome that we keep on going through this thing where we like take away agency from the player and like so many different things. It's just, what if I want to be creative? I want to jump into BlazBlue and do some cool setup with Platinum that only I know, that I created, right? I do things with Elfeld and Guilty Gear that I made.
Yes.
I made that character from clay.
Yeah.
And when Sign came out, there was nothing. There was no material. There was footage for every other character.
Yeah.
There was nothing. There was nothing for Leo, Sin, Elfeld. I had to come up with everything on my own, and I own it. And I feel proud that I figured, effective tactics out.
Yep. I hear that.
It does. And now, I don't see me having that level of investment in Strive at the way the characters are now. Of course, maybe the characters are incomplete and they're missing a ton of moves, right?
That's a possibility. I don't think that's likely, but that's a possibility.
The missing Gatling system is just like you're already taking away my ability to express myself.
Damn.
And it's worrisome. And it's a trend that has continued to happen for years with these new games. And I don't understand how this is supposed to get newbies into the game.
Bro,
I understand future creep, but
yeah.
that's my feeling.
You're talking to me about fighting games where they take away mechanics and you can't express yourself anymore? Do you understand? I think you do understand. I understand. That's why we're probably talking about it right now. But again, I've said this a while back. Someday, I was hoping it was Strive on the announcement that Strive was coming. That, this idea of a fighting game will exist where, they just say, hey, we don't give a fuck about the masses, about these unknown people trying to play our game. We just want to make sure that the people that like this genre realize that this is the best fucking game you're going to get. You're going to be able to express yourself. You're going to be able to do all this. Of course, we got the netcode. That shouldn't even be a question we have to ask you because we know what you want already. We don't need to ask you what you want. We know it's the best. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to talk like I've already given up hope, but I kind of have with this game. I'm going to play it, but it's not going to live up to the expectations that I had hoped for. That's for sure. Sad. Yeah, but I mean that's just the way I see it.
Do you feel a bond in your heart to Axel?
Kind of, in a way. Kind of. Because, I fucking named myself a bit after the character, so yeah, there's a little bit of a bond there. I was hyped when I saw that he was in this game. I seen how he's played from the video, and again, I looked at the trailers for him, and I'm just like, well, this is a basic ass game. In a basic ass game, a character like Axel should be the best, because less is more here now. Now you're giving me 30% like a wild throw on my command grab. What? You're giving me a safe move that moves me backwards in the air. What? I can just play the distance game the whole time. But again, I'm not going to be like all Axels. I think are going to play the same. All characters are going to play the same in this because it's so limited. So character loyalty, I don't know. We'll see. It depends how many there are in there.
But you have that bond in your soul.
Yeah, there's a little bond in there.
And
sure.
You see what they're taking from you.
Yeah, that's
in this new game.
Absolutely. Like I get so hyped when I get like the air juggle from like 2K into 2P, right? Into 5K into 2P into 2K, and I get that juggle. It does no damage in Rev 2, but it's just the start of the damage. Then I launch you into the air, or I could do, if I'm in the corner, I'll get a TK bomber loop, whatever. But in this, I saw that 5K, 2P, 2K did like 35%. And then I saw the character do one more hit, and that was 50%, boom. And I was like, well, I guess the point is you look for 2 openings and you win each round. This sounds just like another game out that, took away expression and just made it 2 situations and you win. Yay. Modern games, let's go.
Mike Ross.
Yes.
I don't. Again, thank you for having me on.
Hey, no, I mean we're just.
I had a lot to say.
I know you did. I'm happy that you talked about it. This was dope. I wasn't expecting this. You asked for 5. I thought we were just gonna shoot the shit and talk about, I don't know,
Frasaraga.
I don't know, French fries. I don't know. I had no idea. So I'm glad that it's something that was important because I'm glad you want to talk about it because I like to talk about it, but I don't know, who wants to talk about it? Who wants to talk about these things? Just talking in a chat doesn't do it. Just a word here or there, a line here or there. And you have I respect your background where you come from on this because I know what you've done in Guilty Gear and I know what you've done with Elfelt. So I'm glad you spoke up about it because something many people won't say.
please understand.
Yeah.
Let me give you some more background about myself. You understand?
Yeah.
I am the famed LFL player of Hotashi, fucking broken LFL. Fuck that fucking pioneer. You understand that?
Gotcha.
You said that under your breath? I know you have, bitch.
Oh,
right,
wait, that Elfeld is broken?
Yeah, goddamn right.
Oh, 100%. Not under my breath. I'll say it right now. Elfeld is strong. Is too strong. She's got a shotgun, but I can do it. I don't think it's unwinnable. I can fucking do it. Hey, we played at Evo. I thought I came close. I can do it, but I didn't say, oh, I lost because of cheap shit. You hit me with something I've never seen before. That's crazy. That made me so happy.
Our entire friendship, I had only given you 12% of my power.
Motherfucker, I know that.
In tournament, I gave you.
Just shut the fuck. I don't even want to hear it. I don't even want to hear the number you're gonna say because it's gonna piss me off. But basically, I've known it, and I have said to people, I was like, I don't like playing Hotashi in casuals because he sandbags against me. But that's the way you're supposed to. You're saving that shit for tournament. And then you hit me with shit I'd never seen before done by that character in tournament. Some mix-ups. And it made me happy because I'm like, I was right. He is sandbagging. I'm not even at it. I haven't earned his full power yet. You know how good that feels? That I hadn't earned your full power? It means there's more shit you're hiding that you're capable of? I'm getting hyped because I'm like, yo, the game allows this kind of shit. You can hide shit. There's still tech that I hadn't seen yet. I don't know. I got hyped. But yes, your character's powerful. Go to hell. Don't act like it is not.
A lot of people, you know Ryan Hunter?
Yes, of course.
Let me tell you something.
The god.
When I had played XX Reload online in delay netplay with custom netcode for years. That's how I learned to play the game.
Nice.
And when we finally got a LAN center opened up near me, I met this guy.
Yes.
I didn't know who he was.
Yes.
I mean, I knew who he was because he had that website, Option Select for Street Fighter 4.
Yep.
And I was like, oh, wow. These guys play Accent Core. So I plugged in my Xbox 360 controller with a converter, and I played Baiken with them.
Okay.
And he scoffed under his breath. Sign came out, and I said, oh, this LFL character looks cool. I love first-person shooters. All right, cool. Months in, I could never beat Ryan Hunter. In fact, there was one day I was bawling in tears because he was pissed at me and my character, and I didn't know what to do. And I would have quit that day.
Was he beating you, or were you beating him and he was pissed?
He was beating me, and I said, I'm not cut out for this. And I plugged my controller out, and I was on my way out the door. And he said, wait, don't go. It was wrong of me. It was wrong of me to say those things and have that attitude. Yeah. That's what he said. I don't intentionally sandbag. That is, I only perform at my utmost under pressure. True pressure.
For sure.
Life or death.
Yeah.
$100 money match.
Yeah.
It's unwilling.
Yeah.
I was going to cry that day.
Yeah. Because
I didn't understand why Ryan Hunter hated me.
It's not hate, bro. I think you looked way too deep into it. I can't speak for Ryan Hunter, but you might have felt that. Yeah.
Casuals is just my time to experiment. I'm going to have fun with the game.
Yeah.
The way that I have fun, which is experimenting, coming with all sorts of unique situations. Yeah. Really making my own fun.
For sure.
You've ever painted on a canvas? It's very therapeutic. Like, you have all these different tones, and you can take your brush, push it hard, or swing it lightly around the canvas. That was LFL to me. I wanted to create something beautiful.
Yeah.
And now, it's all being taken away.
Damn. You know, about the kind of just about the training or the casuals mindset, right? I was given the best advice of my life, which helped me become a better player, was to treat every casual match like it's a tournament. Because if your bad habits from casuals can transfer over, this doesn't speak for everybody, but it can help some. Your bad habits that you do when you fucking around in casuals could actually happen in a tournament. You know, so if you practice every match, every casual match like it's a tournament, it'll help you in tournament. And that's why when I'm playing you, I could tell when you're just doing shit, and I'm just like, damn, he must. What I interpret that as is he must think I am that bad. He doesn't even need to take this shit seriously, you know. And maybe Ryan Hunter interpreted it the same way. It's like, damn, this guy is just like messing around, and still I'm struggling because, you know, it's close matches. But I don't think it was hate, man. It's definitely not hate. That's why he even said that. He didn't want you to confuse it as hate. People don't hate you. You should be happy they feel something in a match.
Of course, everybody gets frustrated at the game. But since I had, you know, bound my soul to this character, where I created like my own combos, you know, my own setups, it's just like, you know, I feel it that you must hate me also, right? But, you know, it wasn't like that. Now we're very close, you know, best of pals.
That's good.
Talk all the time.
That's good.
And, you know, we wouldn't even be here talking if, you know, if that day went differently. I would have walked out the door.
Damn.
And that would have been it. Because that was it for me that day. I said, I can't figure this out.
Yeah.
You know, people think I'm not taking it seriously. All right. I'll be on my way. I'm sorry. And it's really, I'm going to say something that I said at the beginning of our talk. This is very important, and I'm not going to repeat it. I conceptualize winning and losing, victory and defeat on a different level. I am above just winning and losing within the game. Do you understand? If you bring position 5 Juggernaut to me and you queue up and you lock it in, I don't care if we won the MMR. I feel like a loser. Do you understand? If something isn't worth my time, then I'm not even going to engage. That's how I see it.
Well, shit.
Of course, there is a time to try.
Yeah.
But you know, if I learned something, then that was a true victory.
Yeah.
I'm not looking at losing to, you know, Omito or something like 10-0. Like, damn, I lost. It's just like, no.
Yeah.
I feel like a winner. I've gained experience. I've gained knowledge. I had fun.
Yep.
Everybody won, right?
Yep. Rank up. Experience points. That's priceless.
If I died in a blaze of glory to Teresa, I feel like I won because it was glorious, right?
Yeah.
That's the victory I want. I don't care who wins. I just want it to be, you know, pretty cool.
I hear that. That makes all the sense in the world, of course. Yeah, it's not about who gets their hand raised at the end.
I mean, yeah, that's the way I see it.
Yeah. Well, shit, man. I appreciate.
And
please.
Fuck you.
Okay.
I'm not just good at Alpha. I play a bunch of other fucking games. Get that shit out of my face. You can see me in whatever fucking fighting game you want, except for Street Fighter V.
I got
Smash Brothers, Blaze Blue,
Okay.
Persona,
Okay.
Under Night.
Okay.
Fucking name it. Melty Blood. I don't
Okay.
give a fuck. Let's fucking go.
I hear that.
I play a whole bunch of games. So
I never said you didn't.
get it down, huh?
I never said you did not.
I do play Granblue, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know.
Yeah,
Granblue.
it's Granblue.
I don't. It's difficult. I don't know. The well is soiled, right?
Yeah.
Because due to the crisis, all we have is netplay.
Yeah.
And damn, if I don't get fucking pissed at netplaying with people on Granblue.
Oh, I know.
These
I
people will
understand.
do.
Yes.
It's you never know somebody until there's only one batch of toilet paper. Fucking, you know, fucking.
Yeah. And how are you gonna do?
There's
You gonna split
there's
it?
only one set of toilet paper on the shelf,
Yeah.
and until that point, you don't think you know somebody,
That's right.
and then you net play Granblue with them, and they do the most belligerent shit.
That's right.
They want that toilet paper,
100%.
and you know what? My blood pressure ain't ready for that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I've gotten definitely extremely upset over playing this game, but I actually enjoy it right now, so it's okay. It ties me over because it's better than some of the alternatives. So.
It's true.
Yeah.
And it's active. You know, I
Yeah.
suppose it's fun enough.
Yeah. Yeah, it's active for now, but we'll see.
That's
Go
that's
ahead.
where I'm at.
Yeah. No, I hear you.
That's it.
I'm glad you said what you said your piece and spoke on it, because it's kind of unspoken right now, especially because you have such high stakes, a high name in the game for for Guilty Gear, dude. You know, I'm sure you understand it, but it's refreshing to me to hear you speak on it like that, because you're saying things that I don't have credibility to say. I haven't been in the game that long. I share a lot of what you're saying.
Credibility.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't been, not in Guilty Gear, bro. Like, I didn't play Accent Core, I didn't play Sign, I didn't play any of those. So
I'm just saying it. I of course I played the game for years, but like, damn, why did you have to? Why remove Gatlings?
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
We'll see. And again,
if it works out,
yeah,
you know,
somebody could play it, and
you know how I said,
for sure. But yeah, man. Thank you for the 5. I appreciate it.
I said my piece.
Yeah. We'll run more of these. This is dope.
Let me know.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut the stream here now. And all this.
AM radio,
this
baby.
is dope. I like this. This is fucking dope. Thank you, Hotashi. You're a legend. This is fucking dope.
Oh, look, man. I'll tell you the same thing I tell everybody.
Yep.
I ain't special. I'm literally a black guy in his pajamas doing perfect reloads with Alpha. I'm not fucking special. You can be in your pajamas and do what I do. Who cares about results and whatever? Like, I just want to play the video game, man.
That's it. And let it be good.
I'm not special. That's it.
Let it be a good game, please. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. But people, for some reason, don't know that. I don't know. All right,
y'all
man.
behave yourselves.
Yep. All right, man. Thank you so much. That was dope as fuck. Thank you, Hotashi. Appreciate you, bro.
You know where to find me.
Absolutely. All right, man. Be good. Hey, that was pretty dope. that was actually pretty dope. I had no idea what the topic was, but I'm glad he went on Strive. That was amazing. So chat. Sorry, when I do that, if this becomes a more regular thing, I like putting the chat away and just talking to whoever I'm talking to. It's no different than if we were, in person. And I feel like that's the best. I'm here with you, you're here with me, just tell me what's going on. Yeah, that's Hotashi. Make sure you follow that fucker on whatever you can. However you guys follow people in the internet in this day and age, do that. Yeah, but that was dope. Yeah, I haven't played the beta. If you guys heard, we talked about it enough. I don't need to go too much into it, but I want to wait till the regular game drops, and I'll give final judgment there. Everybody comes in here, and you know what sucks, right? Is we did this. Me and Hotashi just talked for how long? A good minute, right? I might stream tomorrow, and some motherfucker's gonna come in and say, "Hey, Mike, what do you think of Guilty Gear?" I'm gonna get so annoyed. But I understand, everybody just, we just did this long discussion, and I'm still gonna, pin it. Oh, maybe I could. I don't know. But this is dope. I actually had a lot of fun with this. But now, what I'm gonna do, it's 5 a.m. here. Yo, analogies, I live for that. I love analogies. Analogies are everything, man. We don't need to talk about anything. We just speak in analogies for the rest of our lives, and I'll know what you're talking about. Even though, granted, I'm an idiot, so you got to break some stuff down for me. I'm not going to act like I know what you're talking about when I actually don't, because that doesn't help you or me. Position 1 AA mid. Yeah, I saw that video recently. It was a thing. AA mid. Yeah, I know. I'm out. Yeah, that's it. He's out.